What's cracking, everybody, and welcome back in. My name's Ernell Pearson, and you might know me from a little thing called the Good Crackin' Podcast, a podcast that talks about all the nerdy video game and movie and TV show culture stuff that you want to hear. But what you might not know is that I'm also the vocalist for a metal band out of Portland, Oregon called Drift Away. We are back again with another music video reaction. Guys, thank you so much for coming in and hanging out and giving me all the feedback you guys have been giving me in the last couple of music video reactions that I rolled out. You guys have been nothing short of amazing, giving me the feedback and constructive criticism to tell me what you guys are wanting to see more of, and I'm taking all of it to heart. I'm really excited to roll out more content for you guys. I am sort of drip feeding it right now. Holiday season's got things super busy. My podcast's been keeping me busy, getting ready for the new year. My band's keeping me busy because we're getting ready to release an EP and start playing shows early next year. Things have been pretty crazy, so do be patient with me. I am trying to roll out as much as I can with my strict tight schedule currently at this moment. But today we want to actually talk about a band that is not Bad Omens like we did in the last episode. I am going to go back to them probably in the next music video reaction. I want to try to branch out and talk about some other names as well too before we kind of get right back into really selling me on that Bad Omen stuff, because oh boy was that last song fucking good, bro. Anyways, today I want to talk about a band called, as you probably saw in the title, Dayseeker, and their new song Without Me. So a little quick background on my relationship with Dayseeker. I've been a fan of Dayseeker for a really long time. Their last album, Sleep Talk, was probably one of my favorite albums that have ever been made. That album is a front to back certified banger, dude, from like every single track on that album. I have not listened to any of Dayseeker's new stuff, though, not since they last rolled out their renditions, basically, of some of the songs from the Sleep Talk album. And going into this, I'm really excited to see what direction they decide to take coming off of the heels of that rendition album, and kind of seeing whether or not they're going to kind of commit to that sort of like 80s synth pop sort of style that they were going for there, or they're going to start veering back into some of the older stuff that they used to do way back when they were, you know, doing features of Silent Planet and stuff like that. I'm really interested to see like where this song today is going to take us. I'm not going to hold up you guys any longer. You guys probably heard more than enough here. Today we're reacting to Dayseeker's Without Me, and let's get right into it here, everybody. Whew, let's go. Oh yeah, this sounds like them.
How did we let it all come to nothing? Feeling like I should have been feeling something.
Okay.
Lately I've been putting it off to see if you'd come back crawling. The floor is falling now, so don't you hold me if you don't wanna know me. Don't you play dumb when I see where you run from, so don't you.
So real quick, I want to talk about very fast how Rory, the vocalist for Dayseeker, is such an impeccable vocalist. This dude has been just killing the game since day one. His voice is so versatile, and his range is insane. I'm sure if you've listened to anything Dayseeker has done, that has kind of been like a pretty repeating note in regards to his musicianship and his abilities. He is a lot of like what makes this band. And obviously that's not to take away from the rest of the band too, but Rory, just specifically his vocal style and how he does things, is so specific to this band, and what they do kind of makes Dayseeker. And like that melody choice there that he's doing, and utilizing the falsettos in his voice to kind of like lead us there and give us this just light touch to what's happening in the instrumentals, is so beautiful in how he performs that. And like just the very light flick off the top for those falsettos and leading into like the core melody and stuff. I just wanted to take a second to kind of give him those respects, because Rory has just been killing it. Oh my God, he's been killing it for such a long time. Let's go ahead and get back into this. my god, dude. Okay. All right, so let's talk about that chorus really quick, right? So they made a very interesting choice there. Like the pre-chorus was sort of like the hook into like what was happening overall in the song there, and the very interesting choice to stick in a falsetto the entire time was really, really cool. I'm like thoroughly impressed. One, because falsettos are fucking hard, right? Any of us vocalists can tell you a falsetto ain't easy to get clean, and he just cleaned house on that entire pre-chorus there. But most importantly too, the decision to make the chorus just sort of like this open, strummed out, like ambient, what sounded sort of like a bridge for a second, was a very interesting choice. I think that he's utilizing his voice to kind of like build up this suspense and make, obviously what Dayseeker does best and what Rory does best in Dayseeker is making us feel the story that he's telling and feel what it is like that he's trying to represent in his own emotions, and really portray that in a way that we will be able to translate that in by our own perspectives, and utilizing those falsettos in a way to sort of like display the desperation that this song is trying to give us a glimpse into, and kind of the desperation that he has in a lot of Dayseeker songs. His representation of that emotion is so unique to how he does those things, and that chorus kind of booming in very hard, very fast, and kind of like letting that suspend us to feel those last words that he was saying there was such a good creative choice. I'm really excited to hear the rest of this song.
You can call it off when you see I ain't shit. Lately I've been putting it up to see ya.
Oh god, yes.
I'm not crawling, the floor is falling out. So don't you hold me if you don't wanna know me.
Oh my god, he sounds so good, dude.
How do you feel beside when I don't sleep? Somehow found me, but you still doubt me. How do you feel beside without me?
Dude. Before we get into what's obviously going to be the bridge here, God, the power behind his voice, dude. And like the power behind like what they're playing to go along with that too. The instrumentals for Dayseeker have always kind of existed to sort of like be this sort of like emotional train that we're riding on, and Rory acts as sort of the conductor of that train. And that's something that I appreciate with Dayseeker and a lot of bands that have extremely emotional lyrics and emotional stories that they're trying to tell. And in this song's no exception. Very obviously, he's talking about a lot here. And going from like using the falsetto version of the chorus earlier on and just coming into this second chorus and just pounding it right in to like give it the punch and give it the feel is such a fucking wonderful choice. He comes in and he gives us that hard gritted first line of that chorus, and boy did I think I felt the hair stand. I'm wearing a hoodie, I'm wearing a pullover, but I wouldn't be able to show you, but I could feel myself get the chills for a second, because that is what I love from Dayseeker time and time and time again. And oh god, dude, they're not disappointing.
Don't you hold me.
Ooh.
If you don't wanna know me.
Hook us back in, baby. Let's go.
So don't you leave me empty when it's only in my
Give it to us. Hit it.
How do you feel beside without me? How do you feel beside when I don't sleep?
those keys, dude. That's so good. Oh my god, dude, what a good way to end that off. Holy shit. Okay, so I want to take a second too to point out really quick that the drummer for Dayseeker is thoroughly impressive. He's very, very impressive. So he's found this cool blend of like mixing simplification with something that is uniquely complex in how it does, because he's using accents and ghost notes and little tiny things to bring out what is happening in the vocal work. And that, I feel like when a drummer is able to pull that off, like they're doing their job tenfold over what they really need to be doing. And this guy does it every single time. Like, absolutely, he does a phenomenal job. The keys and MIDI work in Dayseeker's music has been progressively more and more of a centerpiece in what they do and what their music is. And this song was just a perfect example of how they utilize keys as a sort of like subtle underlayer underneath everything else going on. And I think they do it so impressively because it's not there at the forefront until it really needs to be, and until it really matters for it to be there. And in the ending, having it play that sort of like do 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 to sort of like follow like the chorus melodies, like main roots of that melody, was so smart too. Like, dude, I can't get enough of fucking Dayseeker. Every single song they put out, I love them even more than the last time I heard a new song from them. And I'm super excited to hear even more as they release more music. I probably need to sit down and listen to Dark Sun, their new album, front to back, and really kind of like dive into that more thoroughly. But in the meantime, y'all, while I'm doing that, thank you so much for coming in and hanging out for another one of these music video reactions. Keep commenting down below with all of your feedback, all of your constructive criticism. I'm taking it all to heart. I'm listening to what you guys have to say to give you guys the content that you want to see. And most of all, thank you guys for all the compliments. You guys have been super sick and coming in and just letting me know how you feel about the content and what it's done for you, and kind of giving me a big boost of confidence. I was super hesitant to start doing this and like whether or not this is going to be worth me pursuing and rolling out content in this format and doing it this way. And you guys have been nothing short of amazing for making me feel like this is something that I should be doing right now. So again, guys, thank you. And until next time, my friends, I love you.